Today we're going to talk about how to wear a face mask. The CDC, which is the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, now recommends wearing cloth face coverings in public settings where social distancing measures cannot be maintained. So that means when you go to the grocery store or the pharmacy or the doctor's office or anywhere where there's a lot of people around. And it's also important to remember the 6-foot rule even when you're wearing a mask. So how far is 6 feet? I brought my measuring tape with me and I thought I would show you 6 feet is almost the length of this table. So that's about the size of a small couch. And that's how far you want to stay away from people who don't live in the same house as you. I have several masks here. One has elastic bands that go around the ears. One has ties that you tie around your head, and the other is just a regular bandana. The most important thing to remember is that it needs to cover your nose, mouth, and chin. So when I put the elastic mask on, I'm gonna put them around my ears, pull it open, and make sure it covers my nose, mouth, and my chin. For those of you who wear glasses, you may have issues with your lens getting fogged up. So in order to prevent this, you can take a tissue and you can fold it up, put it over your nose, under your mask, and it will absorb the warm air. Also, you can try washing your glasses with soap and water. The soap creates a film that reduces surface tension and prevents the mist from forming. So for the tie mask, the same thing. You put it on, and you're gonna tie at the top. These can be a little bit trickier for younger kids, so if you can't tie a knot, you might wanna do an elastic mask, a mask with elastic ears. And then I tie another one behind my neck. Now this mask has a metal piece over the nose. And so if you have a mask that has a metal piece, you wanna pinch it, make sure it's nice and tight, okay? For the bandana, I know there's lots of videos out there that show you different tutorials. I'm not gonna do that here. I'm just gonna show you a nice, easy way. You can fold a bandana in half, like a triangle. Same thing. You're gonna put it on, tie it at the back of your head, and look, I have my nose, mouth, and my chin covered, okay? So when we have our masks on, it's really important to remember not to touch the outside of the mask or your face. I know it's tempting that when you get it on, you wanna readjust it or itch your nose or pull it down or fix your face, but it's really important, do not touch the mask once you're wearing it. The other thing we have to remember is to not pull our masks down under our chin. You may have seen people do this and it's a big no-no. Does anyone know why? Well, first of all, this isn't safe. I don't have my nose, mouth, and my chin covered. The second thing is I touched my mask. I touched the outside of my mask in order to bring it down. So we want to leave it on at all times. When we're ready to take our mask off, we can take it off by the ears, or like I did with my tie mask, take it off by the ties, and then we're gonna throw it in the dirty clothes or in the wash, and then we're gonna wash our hands. That's the really important step. Don't forget to wash your hands. So why do we have to wear a mask? Wearing a mask is going to protect other people from catching germs that you may be carrying. So someone else wearing a mask will protect you from catching any germs that they may be carrying. There are some people who shouldn't wear a mask, and that's children under 2, so maybe not your baby brother or sister, and anyone else who may need help getting a mask off. I tried to include as much information as I could in this video. If any of you have any questions, you can ask your parent to email me, and I can try to answer as many questions as I can. Okay, everybody, don't forget to wash your hands, stay home, bye.